Okay, guys, welcome back to this week's news. Um, Obviously, last week was crazy with the tournament. Was absolutely nuts for me for being busy. I didn't practice for the first two qualifiers. Well, I practiced for about an hour on the second one, I should say, and didn't do well. And honestly, it felt pretty challenged at that point to do good in the third one. We worked our butts off, all of us, for the third one, and it did very well. I can't remember if I got fourth or fifth, fourth or yes, in the in qualifier three. And then we went back to Germany where we had some rough spells, obviously in qualifier two. And for some reason, it just didn't work for us. No matter how much I practiced, I struggled. I mean, there was like a slightly less than half chance I was gonna make it. I feel like out of the practice runs we did, I did like five or six, and probably only two or three made it. Would have been good enough to make it. So I don't feel bad about not making it. It was tough to actually do a practice tougher one and not make it because I did practice and I actually did try to make this one because that would have been, once qualifier two went by for us and I got my butt handed to me. I didn't like that so much, so I uh, wanted to do well in qualifier three, and we absolutely did. In fact, we led. It was me, Rex, and Ian were top three, and I was leading fourth place by like 50 pounds a few hours in, and obviously a lot of unfortunately, a lot of you guys watch, and a lot of you guys, I think four or five in the top 10 at Russia, um, said they did similar things or used the mix that we were using that I had put on YouTube. So it was really cool to see. Who knows? Maybe we would have won qualifier two, or qualifier three otherwise. But anyway, not a big deal. I'm happy because honestly, now that I've been getting a little bit better at carp, bream were my bream were my last, like, what I would say, um, real weakness, where I was just not that good at them. In comparison to a lot of people. Now, I don't feel like I'm great by any means at them, but I feel like I'm much better than I was a week ago, and I feel pretty well rounded. I don't know that there's another fish type that for me that I would. I mean, I'll have fun and we'll goof off, and if we make semifinals and finals, I'm good for it. But I have now made the finals and. On every fish that type, basically different fish type in the game. And if and then well, you got to include the two semifinals, the carp, which we didn't do the semifinals on, and then the um, bream, which I got my butt handed to me in. So, to be honest, I'm not mad. We were in top 20 for a lot of it, but towards the end we kind of just struggled a little bit. So that'll happen. And for this week, definitely getting back to normal. With all the chaos going with our friends on the Fish and Plant Development Team, I don't know if the monster fish will be out tomorrow, guys. For you guys that are wondering, I would expect not, and if it does happen, be pleasantly surprised because them guys obviously have their countries in shambles right now, and they have more things to worry about than one fish in a game. So uh, I would be a little. I wouldn't put it past them to put it out tomorrow because them guys are real tough guys. But I would be pretty surprised, guys. But other than that, the rest of the week should be back to normal. And also in the background, this was one of the just cleanest, funnest Rocket League games I've had in a while. Not because we won, but because uh, there was no like trolling or crap talking, and that doesn't happen very often anymore in Rocket League. And also, I had a teammate that kind of knew where he was, knew how to rotate, which is a good thing. And it doesn't matter whether I had a lot of points or he had a lot of points. That was it's good to have a teammate that does that. So, anyway, you guys have a super amazing week. We're going to get back on track with videos this week. I totally failed last week, and there was not much I could do about it, guys. Anyway, I will see you later this week. Have a great week, guys.